This is NBC 10 News at 6.
We know what that music means, right? Tonight at 6:15, we're going to meet one of the most beloved coaches in our area, a man who's devoted his life to inspiring young athletes. And it's a passion that grows stronger every day, even as the coach is fighting the battle of his own life. NBC 10's Jade McCarthy joins us now with our Team of the Week. Hey, Jade.
Hey, Tim. John Wagner is the head coach of the freshman team at St. Joe's Prep. For 50 years, ever since he was 9 years old, the remedy for anything that has ailed him has been football. Never has that been more true than it is right now.
If there is a cure for cancer, and I found it right out here on this field.
The football field has always been life for John Wagner.
Come on, man, that's it.
For 13 years, he's passed along the wisdom of that life as head coach of the St. Joe's Prep freshman team.
Once you step across this white line, it belongs to you. I know you can do it.
Last year, cancer also became his life.
I prepared as though it was a football game. I got myself a team together. A team being surgeon, radiologist, chemotherapist, my whole family, my friends, my wife. It was unbelievable. And then I prepared him. I sat myself down and mentally prepared.
It was a game Coach Wagner's team won.
1, 2, 3, Coach Wag! 1, 2, 3, Coach Wag!
Until last month, when the cancer came back.
Normally this type of cancer does not spread. But by the same token, I'm atypical to get this type of cancer. It belongs to smokers and drinkers, neither of which I am. This is where you want to get up in here.
What John Wagner is a fighter.
That was a lame effort.
A football player to this day.
Get.
An inspiration to each and every young man on his team.
That was a good job.
I make a big hit or I make a good play. I mean, it's all for Coach Wag, so, I mean, I love him. I mean, he's like my second dad.
Ball in the other hand. Ball in the other hand.
Just to show up after having chemo and stuff, and just being the great guy that he is, just showing up with a smile on his face.
How could we be slacking off when Coach Wags has gone through everything that he's gone through, battling for his life, and we're just playing football?
But football and the team he leads is his motivation, his cure.
Some days you wake up and you're headed for treatment and you're pretty beat up. Boy, I think cancer got me today. But you better get your head ready for that next day, because you got to get cancer.
And you got to believe he's got the right team to earn another win. Well, John Wagner is once again undergoing chemotherapy treatments, but maybe, just maybe, the best medicine of all could come tomorrow. He goes for a coaching milestone. With a win for the freshman team of St. Joe's Prep, Wagner will reach his 100th victory. Well, if you have a team you'd like to nominate to be our Team of the Week, let us know. You know where to do it. Head to our website, NBC10.com. Send us an email. We could be out at your school next week. You can hear the cheerleaders. You know where to find all the best high school football action around. It is tonight, 11 o'clock on NBC 10. Well, we first introduced you to one of the area's most beloved coaches yesterday. Today, the freshman coach at St. Joe's Prep went for a coaching milestone. A win over Bonner today, and John Wagner earns his 100th coaching victory. Yes, it is especially sweet. Wagner is battling cancer for the second time in as many years, and for a lifetime, football has been his cure.
Last year at this time, I told you guys I lost 60 pounds. I had a 50-50 chance of living, but I wrote down in a little diary, and you saw it. I brought that book in there. That I'd be back this year, both guns blazing. Oh man, here we are. How about them Hawks? Yeah!
Congratulations. Just a great story.
A lot of people rooting for that coach,
absolutely,
too, in his battle
the
against
very
cancer.
best of luck to him.
All right, thanks, Jade.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Gary Papa, Dave Roberts, and Jim Gardner.
There was a remarkable football game played today between North Philadelphia's St. Joe's Prep and Monsignor Bonner High. It featured not just a milestone win, but a gutsy battle on the sidelines as well. Action News reporter Lauren Wilson has the story tonight from Upper Darby.
No amount of rain was about to stop St. Joe's Prep from going after its 100th win today. And nothing was going to keep John Wagner, affectionately called Coach Wags, away. Not even fourth-stage cancer.
He was going to be here, rain, snow, sleet, lightning, thunder.
Yes, Coach Wags could have set this game out, knowing his sons, both assistant coaches, could and would do the job. But fans on both sides of the field knew nothing short of death would have kept Wags away.
He's a fighter, so, I mean, that's what he's always been, so doesn't surprise me at all.
You can't help not to appreciate what he's doing and what he's done to the kids. You know, it's just good for everybody, and that's why you see all this. Even in the rain, you got a pretty good crowd.
Running backs.
His love for his players and the team he has coached for 13 years is apparent for all to see. So when St. Joe's Prep soundly defeated Bonner High 27-0, the players showed their love and support for Coach Wags, the man who has taught kids how to be winners on and off the field. While the team and the fans savor this 100th win, there's one more game to go, and then there is the coach's personal battle that lies ahead.
I wouldn't trade this experience for the world, no matter what God has in store for me. Today was the culmination of my life. I loved it.
Coach Wags has been battling a rare and deadly form of throat and neck cancer for over a year, only recently learning it has spread to his ribs, meaning more chemo and alternative therapies with uncertain results.
Cancer's aggressive. I gotta be more aggressive. Just like a football game. You gotta be more aggressive than your opponent. And as long as I am, as long as I have my wife, my kids, my team, I can't be beat. I can't be beat.
In Upper Darby, I'm Lauren Wilson, Channel 6 Action News.
Back here, a local high school football team was aiming for a landmark win today, and their coach was on the sidelines toughing out a battle of his own. Action News reporter Lauren Wilson tells the story from Upper Darby.
This morning's wet weather and St. Joe's Prep were both hard to handle. Bonner High was soundly defeated by a team determined to earn its 100th win today. A much-sought victory for these players and their coach, John Wagner, affectionately called Coach Wags by the kids.
Can't thank you guys enough. Thank you very much.
We love you. Coach Wags could have missed this rain-soaked game today, and all here would have understood. Fourth-stage cancer has nearly robbed the head coach of his voice, but his heart and his love of the players has remained the same for 13 years.
I haven't had the cancer at all. It was a very important day, but it's more important for my players. You know, I've been here a long time. If you stay somewhere long enough, good things happen.
And good things happen today. Fans supporting opposite teams all rooted for Coach Wags, and former players returned with hopes of seeing today's 100th win, all knowing Coach Wags would be here no matter what.
He's a fighter, so, I mean, that's what he's always been, so doesn't surprise me at all.
You can't help not to appreciate what he's doing and what he's done to the kids. You know, it's just good for everybody, and that's why you see all this. Even in the rain, you got a pretty good crowd.
While the team and the fans savor this 100th win, there's one more game to go, and then there is the coach's personal battle that lies ahead.
I wouldn't trade this experience for the world, no matter what God has in store for me. Today was the culmination of my life. I loved it.
Number one, baby! And because Coach Wags loves this team just like he loves his own family, he says he's ready to face more chemo and alternative therapies that may or may not work.
Cancer's aggressive. I gotta be more aggressive. Just like a football game. You gotta be more aggressive than your opponent. And as long as I am, as long as I have my wife, my kids, my team, I can't be beat. I can't be beat.
In Upper Darby, I'm Lauren Wilson, Channel 6 Action News.
Time right now, 8:28, St. Joe's Prep freshman football coach celebrates a landmark win while fighting for his life. Saturday marked the 100th win for Coach John Wagner across his 13-year career at St. Joe's. Coach Wags has led his team to 10 all-Catholic freshman titles. Now he's taking the same will to win on the football field and using it to fight the reoccurring throat cancer that is spreading to his lungs.
Cancer's aggressive. I gotta be more aggressive. Just like a football game. You gotta be more aggressive than your opponent.
Mr. Wags is a fighter from day one, since the minute I know him.
Tell you what, he's a great inspiration. Team is undefeated this year with 1 game left. Coach Wags plans to be back next year to do it all over again. We wish him the best.
Definitely.